Our cover story this Sunday is about barbershop singing. It's not done much here in Australia, but in Britain and America it's very popular. So popular that a world championship is being organised and is to take place in Dallas later this year. Our story is about the group that will represent Britain in the championships, a group from Sheffield called Hallmark of Harmony. The report is from Yorkshire Television.
Alan Hooton, ex-Sheffield steelworker, barbershop singer. Roy Caval, one-time straight man to Tommy Cooper, barbershop singer. Adam Henson, trainee chef, barbershop singer. John Grant, by day, a worker with the handicapped. By night, musical director of the Sheffield barbershop chorus, Hallmark of Harmony. Today, the chorus of the airport to welcome the man they've brought halfway around the world to turn them into champions. In the last 3 years, Hallmark of Harmony have come either second or third in the national championships. This year, with the competition on home ground in Harrogate, they're going for gold. The man to lead them, America's Prince of Barbershop, Lloyd Steinkamp. John Grant first met Lloyd and his wife Judy at a barbershop college in Missouri. He soaked up his knowledge and his vodka and decided Steinkamp was the one to fine-tune the men from Sheffield. He's got just 2 weeks to do it. On the way from the airport to the first rehearsal in Sheffield, the 67 members of the chorus get their first introduction to the Steinkamp style.
What are you guys planning to sing for the contest? I've been looking at some of your numbers, but what are you going to do for the contest coming up?
Well, we've got a couple of numbers sorted out, Tut Tut Tutsi, and Dear Old Dutch.
That's the ones I've been looking over. Obviously, you've got them down pretty well.
Oh, yes. Very
you
well.
don't mind if we make a few changes?
Well, not just a few, yeah. It'll be okay. We'll do a few changes, yeah.
Like entirely?
Tutsi, my love, goodbye.
Yes. It's really very good. That really was very good. I'm very much impressed. I'm serious about that. Let's see if we can't brighten up just a couple of things here. Would you mind taking this? Now, you took this in the beginning as goodbye, goodbye. I'm saying goodbye, Tutu, Tootsie. Goodbye. I have a feeling that I know why she left. You're leaving or whatever, you know.
I'm afraid I'm a scientist. I'm a technical man. I'm not an artistic person at all. And I feel that's perhaps lacking in my ability and lacking in the way I can get that over to the chorus. I think the guys are going to realise that they're going to have an awful lot of laughs, but at the same time, there are going to be times when it's going to sting a bit. Lloyd's going to be literally whipping them into shape.
Now, if you make a mistake, don't give up, because if you give up here, you'll give up on the stage. And you'll go, oh, shucks. And boy, are you giving bad points to that stage mate. You're just floating, going, say, well, I'll just stay till the other guys, you know. And you're taking the chorus down the tubes. You make a mistake, make it look like his fault. Just keep on smiling. And one of the ways to do it is stop looking at his heels. Look out there.
Goodbye, my lady love. Say farewell, my gentle dove. Once again, you are the idol and darling of my heart, and someday I will come back to you. I know you'll still be true.
Men can't stand being laughed at. You can laugh at a man's shirt and his shoes and his haircut. Don't laugh at the way he sings, because he didn't want to sing in the first place. allow them to see me take down my inhibitions. I become a child in front of them, and I just say to them, take my hand. Dude, I won't laugh at you.
Show some stuff. Say goodbye. Tootsie now. Goodbye. You got to be ready to go, because that's what's screwing you up. You go, say goodbye, Tootsie now. Goodbye. It's not going to do it. Do it again. Same place. There's no way that you could possibly have brought me over here and ensure that you're going to win. I hope that's not what you're thinking, because I can't promise you that. I can promise you that you will give a gift to that audience that will never be surpassed. It'll be your gift. And if your gift is better than anyone else's, you will then be called the winner. And I think that's important. Can we agree to that? Yeah. Okay. Why don't you put your right hands up, everybody. Right hands up. Why don't you say after me? I swear. I swear. That as a barbershopper, I will really concentrate on the music and the choreography that I have to learn in order to give the audience the best performance ever. The best performance ever. Stand upon your feet, give the world a treat, keep your sunny side.
Shoppers are unstoppable. After 3 hours hard rehearsal, tensions are released via a dash to the nearest pub. Pausing there only to pick up a pint, and they're singing again, a ritual known in barbershop circles as an afterglow. What did he teach you tonight?
Basically the breathing techniques and how to hold a note on, and the moves, as you saw yourself. They were getting better and better and better all the time.
You know, it may appear to be as mad as a March out, but it communicates better than anybody we've had before.
I mean, Yorkshire people on the whole, they're a bit suspicious of strangers coming in, telling them how to do things. Do you feel suspicious a bit?
Oh, no, not a bit, no. These are bees knees, this.
The afterglow is one of the few occasions chorus wives see their husbands in the run-up to the championships.
But if you hadn't sort of got yourself involved as a supporter, how much do you see of your husband?
Well, not a lot at all. He's told the kids this last 3 weeks he'll have a badge made with his photograph on, you know, so they know who he is. But as you say, if I wasn't involved with going round with them as well, I think this last 3 weeks he's been at home 2 nights.
1 week later, with 2 days of the competition, and Lloyd Steinkamp has transformed both the chorus and its performance. His tone is still jokey, but the tension is building. He's now adding those audience-grabbing but risky finishing touches.
Well, we got a little thing that we're trying to plan as a huge surprise. You know, you try to build like steps, and you try toward the end of your second number to put a punch in there that makes the audience go, oh, heavens, you know, great, and they want to get up on their feet. And I'd like to have straw hats appear, and there's a technical way in which they can. I have straw hats appear almost toward the end of the second song, and snap them out, put them on their heads, and then do a little kind of an old soft shoe man's dance in that second beat, and then end up with the straw hats and the waving. So you're finally saying goodbye.
I will come back to you. I know you'll still be.
But how is the director going to get his? Then it's going to be flung to him from a man in the last row, and the audience will see the trajectory coming down, and he'll grab it. At that point, the audience will react. And they're told from the stage, please don't make any sound until the final chord. And I don't believe in that. I think if you can force people to do something that's natural, the judges won't be able to do a thing about it, because then they hear 2,000 people go, ooh. That's all my guys have to hear, and then they'll just charge up for the end of that thing and go crazy. You have a tendency, men, to take short steps, because you want to make sure you're not taking the wrong move. That's why you're doing that. You know, you don't want to march out and say, oh, God, that's 2 measures later. So what you do, you play it sneaky. Goodbye, my lady. Don't do that, okay? Even if it's wrong, do it proudly. God, I'm in the first part of the song, and I shouldn't have done this because this song is called Dutch. Oh, what the... Okay? Well, who cares? Who cares? We'll explain it later, you know. We'll say to the judges, did you like that? Okay.
May Bank holiday, and the big day has arrived. The chorus, complete with wives and girlfriends who will act as mini-skirted cheerleaders, hit Harrogate for the national championships.
From Wearside, under the direction of Keith Murray, will you please welcome the Rocketeers of Harmony.
The 25 choruses are judged on the musical sound they produce, their interpretation of that music, its arrangement, and their stage presence.
Sing to the name of Rosie, that gives our hearts that ring a rosy, ring-a-ling, ting-a-ling, there's a ring to the name of ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posy, there's a ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Meanwhile, inside, nothing must distract from the uniform appearance of the chorus. Powder and lipstick are dabbed on embarrassed Sheffield faces to produce that uniform glow.
We're not wearing gloves. The reason for that is that there's 2 or 3 reasons. The main one is that Lloyd's not happy about these flashing lights going off with wrong hand movements. The pitch pipe men are having a problem with the pitch pipe, they slip out, and the hat man is struggling.
This lipstick will match my eyes, I'll tell you.
And another thing, no watches or rings must be allowed to catch the light.
Do you think it's your shade, Bill?
No comment.
They have to do this every morning, haven't they, these lasses?
What about the pills? Are they sort of uppers or downers?
Well, they're uppers, really. They're just to calm your nerves down and get you relaxed.
What are they?
They're herbal. I don't know what's in them because it don't tell you, but they're just a herbal thing.
Do you think they really work?
Well, yes, I think they do.
Delicious. And if I tell you look really very attractive, does that help?
It does that. God bless you, sir. Because I know damn well I do.
Those mechanical marching men are almost sure to make you grin. You can battle it in by shouting right away. Hooray, see the toy soldiers marching on parade. Gee, it's gonna be a great, great day today.
Other competitors, like the Crawley Cordsmen from Sussex, look disconcertingly good. Lloyd's response, an appeal to the Almighty.
Come right down, touch your shoulder. Everybody's got to be touching. One big ring of love. You know, I was trying to think of how to start this off with you, and you just told me how to start it off. We've been together now for 40 years. But it don't seem a day too much, does it? Huh? First of all, let's say thanks for the fact that we have voices, that we can sing in harmony. Let's thank him for the love that we've been able to share with one another, especially you with me and my Judy. Now, why don't you go out there and share that love with everybody in that audience and with the world, because you're going to be famous. You're going to be stars. I know you are.
As nerves finally reach concert pitch, the unspoken prayer is that nobody forgets their steps and that John Grant doesn't drop his flying boater.
No presidents. No presidents. Thank you very much, Lloyd. No presidents. No presidents. God bless you. God bless
From
you.
Sheffield,
God bless you. God bless you.
under the direction of John Grant, will you please welcome Hallmark of Harmony.
Goodbye, goodbye, I'm saying goodbye. Ta-ta, tootsie, goodbye. Yesterday I heard a lover sigh. Goodbye, goodbye, oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. 7 times he got aboard his train, and 7 times he hurried back to kiss his love again. again and tell her toot-toot-tootsie goodbye. Toot-toot-tootsie, don't cry. Choo-choo train that takes me away from you. No words can tell how sad it makes me. Kiss me, tootsie, and then do it over again. So watch for the mail, I'll never fail. If you don't get a letter, then you know I'm in jail. Toot-toot-toot-tootsie goodbye. Toot-toot-tootsie goodbye. Tootsie now. Goodbye, my lady love. Saying farewell, my turtle doves. Again, you are the idol and darling of my heart, and someday I will come back to you. I know you'll still be true. Goodbye, my lady love, goodbye. Toot, 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 tootsie, goodbye. Toot, toot, tootsie, don't cry, my turtle dove. You are the idol and darling of my heart. I'm saying kiss me, tootsie, and then do it over again. So goodbye, my lady love, farewell, my turtle dove. I'm getting on the train, but I'll be coming back again. Tootsie, my love, goodbye. Tootsie,
Well, how about that? How was it? How was it? It looked terrific.
Absolutely tremendous.
Did it feel good?
Well, I'm wet through, absolutely. I'm still uptight, you know.
He's over, he's over. Come on. How the pills work then, our kid?
Yes, yes, definitely.
You're on form, were you?
Yeah.
What about the audience reaction, eh?
Oh, blimey. What can I say? I mean, there's just no words can describe it.
You were fantastic. And for those of you who don't know, one of our members came off stage and said to a young girl, "Will you marry me?" And she said yes. Tony and Mary have just got engaged.
But any post-performance high is quickly destroyed by the standard of the opposition, particularly arch rivals, the Great Western Chorus from Bristol.
You can laugh like a clown and you'll never be down. When you've got a song in your heart, well, you won't go wrong with it. When there's a song in it, when you've got a song in your heart. With a song in your heart.
But there are still 4 nail-biting hours to sit around and wait until the competition ends and the result is finally known. At last, the result. The Crawley Chordsmen from Sussex are third.
In second place were the Great Western Chorus. The 1986 champions are Hallmark of Harrogate.
That's yours. Share it. I had to win my own.
Hallmark of Harmony, our cover story this Sunday from Yorkshire Television. Not to be outdone, we have a group of Australian barbershop singers to perform for us after this break.